Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. The economic shutdown that's come about due to COVID-19 has impacted local economies across the country, including in Attleboro. We spoke with Economic Development Director Catherine Feerick to get a look at how Attleboro has been affected.
The coronavirus shutdowns have definitely affected our community. I've received inquiries from a number of businesses requesting assistance across industries, including some that you wouldn't expect to be necessarily affected by shutdowns, but supply chain disruptions and all kinds of issues have caused Attleboro businesses to really struggle during these months. In the background, there are some positive notes as of now. Most of the development projects that were in the works and in planning stages previously are continuing through this period to either complete construction or finish getting their permitting or continue fundraising for their efforts to redevelop blighted and vacant properties within our downtown. So that is one good positive side of things. But really a lot of the city's efforts recently have been responding to the needs that we're hearing from small businesses. We worked in tandem with Mass Development for the past year on an initiative called the Transformative Development Initiative, which has allocated funds to us of $30,000 from Mass Development that will be reissuing as small grants to businesses that are affected by the shutdowns within our downtown. We also received an allocation through CDBG, and we have a program in development there as well that will similarly be addressing the needs of small businesses. The small businesses are the ones that are really most affected by the downturn. They typically don't have high margins anyway. They don't have the kind of scale that could allow them to do mass furloughs and get through it like some of the national chains can. So they really are our focus area, and I think across the Commonwealth, small businesses are the primary concern. We're always looking out for different sources of funds that we can tap into. The two that I can talk about, there's the TDI grants that are available to small storefront businesses and cultural institutions within our downtown. And there's the CDBG business stabilization grants as well that are administered through our community development office. So those are the two major programs that the city has available to businesses and nonprofits. But as of the future, I can tell you that we're continuing to talk to people. We're continuing to try to find new ideas and new concepts, but I don't want to speak ahead of having those funds in hand. Strangely enough, there continues to be a fairly high level of interest at the preliminary level within our downtown. There's some interest as well in South Attleboro. So it's not purely a downtown phenomenon, but we have continued to have conversations at a very early stage with a number of developers about, we're mildly interested in this property, what can you tell us, that type of thing. Strangely enough, that has not dropped off. What we're seeing is that philanthropy has really stepped up during these times. You see, for example, Sam Adams pairing up with a local nonprofit to support restaurant workers. You see the Stronger Together Fund, which is reaching out to nonprofits. You're seeing a lot of activity coalescing around individual industries, and that's a good thing. You're also seeing more broad brush efforts. Citizens Bank, for example, and LISC are collaborating on an emergency grant program too. So you're seeing a lot of efforts from that philanthropic network trying to address the needs of small businesses and nonprofit organizations in different buckets. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's going to continue. It's, again, even with the philanthropic efforts, combined with the government efforts, this is still a very challenging time to get through. But it's been very interesting seeing how creative and adaptable philanthropy has become.
That's it for today's update. If you are an organization or government official that would like to share information with the public on DoubleACS TV and WARA 1320 AM, you can email news@doubleacs.com. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.